Welcome to day 2 of our Fearless Goal Crushing Challenge. Sorry for the slight delay in getting started. Facebook did not want me to go live for some reason, so I had to reboot. Thank you for joining us. And if you missed yesterday, no worries. All the videos are recorded, and you can find them in the videos section in the Facebook group. You can also find the worksheets, which will be posted every day after the video. In the photos section, select albums, and you'll see an album in there with the worksheets that you can download each day. Also, you can find the videos over on the Courageous Chicks YouTube channel. We have a playlist for this challenge as well. So yesterday, how did it go? What did you think of the start of this, of setting your intention, how you're going to show up this week, the goal, the big goal that you've got that fear has been keeping you from, and really the big takeaway from yesterday, one of them is that you can handle it, that you've handled everything in your life up till this point, and you can decide whether you could have done better or not, for sure, but you've handled it. And so you can handle anything that comes in the future. I promise you, you can handle it. So today is about what I love to call your noticing superpower, because when we start to notice the thoughts, the actions, the behaviors we have, we can then have that information and make deliberate decisions about what it is we want to do with them. Because so many times, I think in our brains, we allow those thoughts to just be automatic. We just take them for the truth, and we just allow them to be our reality and base our decisions on them. And so today is about starting to use and practice the activity of noticing your thoughts. What are your thoughts, and are they serving you? You get to decide whether you take action on those thoughts or whether you believe those thoughts or not. So one of the things that you can do about fear also to increase your confidence is to take action. And so many times we think that if we just, when this to-do list is all done, then I'm going to take action and work towards that big goal that I have. When all the stars are aligned and when everything and all these things happen, then I'm going to take action. And the problem with that is that it doesn't work. It's a backwards rationale. And the reality is taking action gives you confidence and keeps that fear in the back seat and allows you to make the progress on your dreams. So notice when you are having the thoughts about when this happens, then I'll decide what I'm going to do. Or when something else happens, then I'll decide that I'm going to take action on my dreams. And you're letting fear, in that case, take the wheel and decide where you're going on your journey in your life. So when I decided I was going to do live video, believe me, it freaked me out. And so what I did was I practiced a gazillion times just doing videos myself so that I could watch them and I could get information about what was going on and make decisions. And what I realized is that, first of all, looking at yourself when you're doing a live video, it kind of freaks you out. Hey, Diane, thank you. And it's very distracting to watch yourself on video. So when I learned that, I had to practice sort of not focusing on myself and not being distracted, because it's also not like a mirror when you're on live video. When you tip your head to the left, it actually tips to the right in the picture. So if you're wanting to like adjust something as you've got going on, it's just kind of weird. So I practiced a gazillion times. And doing this more has increased my confidence. Now, in reality, I'm like 1% more confident in my video, but I'm doing it and I'm getting more confident all the time. And hopefully I'm getting a little bit better all the time that I do too, because it's not natural for me to be doing live video. So take action. It doesn't have to be going on live video. Whatever it is, that small step, that big step, will help you feel more confident. And again, it gives you more information. Like I said, when I started doing the live video, I got more information about how it worked, and I could make some decisions then about how I was going to take those next steps in there. So thank you so much for the likes and hearts, ladies. Awesome. So think about it this way. If you let the fear keep you from taking action, you have emboldened that fear. You have allowed the fear to get in the front seat and take the wheel of your life and decide where you're going to go. And I know that's not what you want to do. You want to own that, and it's a choice. It's a decision. And so many times we think about a goal, or we think about something that maybe we're afraid to take some steps on, and we compartmentalize what our feelings are about that. But the reality is, thank you for the hearts, ladies, the fear that we allow for that one thing spills into other areas of our life, and really it can affect other areas of our life as well. And so engaging your noticing superpower will help you start to flip that switch where you might notice your thoughts, you might notice your behaviors, your actions, or maybe you notice others as well, other people's behaviors. And if you start noticing more, you can be deliberate then about whether you're going to allow that to become your actual reality. And so many times we use words and language that really disempowers us. And a lot of times the word should comes in. For me, I know personally, one of my strengths is a high level of responsibility. And so should is a big word in my vocabulary, but not all of the things that I think I should do, should I actually do. And so many times we allow that should to come in and rule ourselves. And so it's about changing your perspective on your thoughts and deciding whether you're going to allow that thought to become your actual reality. So if you think about, if you've ever been to a 3D movie and they give you the glasses, we took our daughters many years ago to Universal and we watched the Shrek. It was a little short Shrek movie. And thank you for the hearts, ladies. And they gave us the glasses. And so it was actually a 4D experience. Now, when you have those glasses on and you're watching that 3D or that 4D experience, your brain does not know the difference about whether you are just watching something or if you're actually experiencing that activity. And one of the things that happened in the Shrek movie was that the donkey spit at the audience. And because this was a 4D experience, there was actually sensory things that happened in there. And they somehow, in the row in front of you, had these little squirters that squirted water in your face. And so, but you see the donkey spit at you on the screen. And because you have these glasses on, your brain thinks that you are actually being spit on by a donkey. And so you jump back. Well, you're not being spit on by a donkey. But your body thinks you do. And so many times when we have these thoughts in our brains, our body and our mind does not know whether it's real or whether it's just a thought. And so that's where your noticing superpower gets to come in, is that you get to decide, is that a thought that I want to take action on? Is that something that's real or not? And you get to decide what you want to do with that thought. So think about having that virtual reality, those 3D glasses on, and how your body reacts to that when it's not really happening. And the fact that you can make a decision about what you want to actually happen. So today is about starting to notice more your thoughts and what's going on so that you can start practicing flipping the switch from those things that aren't serving you to making a deliberate decision about whether you're going to accept that thought as your actual reality. And today we're also going to start moving toward the direction of your goals. You're going to take one action step today. You're going to identify that in the homework. I'll talk about that in a second. You're going to put one foot on the other side of your comfort zone and just take action. No matter how big or how small, it doesn't matter. You're just going to take one step. So if you haven't signed up for the challenge to get the reminders or the homework in email, I'll put the link in the comments below, and you can still do that. Like I said, the videos will be recorded and the worksheets are available after the fact. So no worries if you can't do it live or you happen to miss a day or two. You can always get caught up. And also, if you are the kind of person that does better with support, get a buddy to join this with you, or post in the group, in the Courageous Chicks Facebook group, that you'd like to have an accountability partner to do this each day, to do the worksheets. So taking action is a power move, regardless of the result. Taking action is a power move, regardless of the result. So imagine the feeling you're going to have going from pain of not getting your goals accomplished, of all those reasons that you've told yourself in your head that you haven't started your goal or you haven't made progress. Imagine the feeling you're going to have when you take that action step, and the power that you're going to have, and the excitement, the exhilaration. Think a bit about it. I don't know if you like thrill rides, but think about it like being on a roller coaster. Now you're buckled in and you're probably safe, and you know that it's going to be exciting for you and that you can handle it, but you're going to scream, you're going to have a lot of fun, and at the end you might even want to do it again. So think about going from those negative thoughts to the positive ones, and no judging on the language. We always are going to have thoughts that are going to come into our head. It's about how we get faster at flipping the switch to deciding whether we're going to allow those thoughts to take over our life. And as I said yesterday, if you're doing something that's going to stretch you, fear's going to be along for the ride. So that's okay. Don't judge yourself. Just start noticing more and get better at flipping that switch and identifying where you've got some of those self-limiting barriers that you have. So today's homework is about identifying in the next 24 hours where you have some thoughts, you have some things that maybe aren't serving you, and you start getting more practice at that superpower of noticing. And also you are going to identify one action step that you're going to take towards your goals. So thank you, ladies, for the hearts. You're so awesome. I'm so excited for this challenge. I love the learning that I as well am doing through this, and it's been so much fun, and I'm so excited to share it with you, see what you all are going to accomplish through this. And I'm so pumped for this week and every day. So again, if you can't join live, no worries. The recordings are there for you as well as the worksheets. And thank you again for joining. And tomorrow, same time, same channel, we'll be here again. Thank you.